guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do our 1,000 round review out on the range with our Taurus TX22 Compact. So we got well over 1,000 in this bad boy so far. I knew it wouldn't take long, but we'll get it out to the range. We'll throw a few more rounds in there. We'll talk about it for a second, but first let's break it down the table. I'll show you what all I've done to it, kind of the custom work before we head out there. Alright guys, so we got our TX22 Compact on the table. So of course we got the Edge series grips right here. Really nice. We did go ahead and put in our tandem cross trigger and then a blue thread cap. But we kind of blued everything out on this one. The full size we got red. And then we do have our RFX 11 on here that we got back from customer service pretty quick. And then just a cheap Temu that's actually working really well, and that is Solo Fish. But it does have light, which works awesome, and laser, so that's pretty neat. But that's all we've got done to it so far. And we did go ahead and put the thread extender on there so we could add the suppressor. So we will shoot that a little bit so you guys can get an idea at that. Alright guys, we have our Taurus TX22 out here, Compact, 1,000 round review. Let's throw some down here. We'll get the suppressor on there also so you guys can see how that sounds and everything. But let's do it. So we put it's been over 1,000 rounds so far down this bad boy, and you know how much I love these TX22s by Taurus. But I mean, it's just shot wonderful. So I mean, we've really had hardly any issues. There's been a few of some of the ammo. We'll talk about that though here in a second. Right now we are just shooting this Wildcat for today, so that's all we got out here. I want to try to burn through that as much as I can. But I mean, I just love the way this thing shoots. Great practice gun, great training gun. Somebody new into it, they can pick this up and train with it, get a feel of how the gun works, and the right way and proper way to shoot. But I mean, just shoots like a champ. Love the tandem cross trigger in here. Every one that we've got, we've put one in here, and then that trigger is just amazing in this thing. Which the stock trigger is great, don't get me wrong, but I love that flat face trigger. Just been so impressed by this thing. It just shoots so good. One of the better shooting guns that I've had. I mean, that's for sure. I mean, just whatever you're doing, training with this thing, getting a feel for the trigger, getting your grip down, more rounds down the range. I mean, you just can't beat, and the price wise on this thing, you cannot beat to go with something like this, especially with ammo cost. 22's cheap. You can actually throw a lot of bullets down the range, get some range time in that's not, breaking your bank or, throwing hundreds of dollars down the range, so it's not that bad. Pick up a cheap box of 22 and you have plenty of shots to go at it. Very smooth shooting on this guy. Very nice. I love the, I got my laser and light lined up pretty good too, so that all works good. Let's magged up this little mag right here. See how it goes. No issues. It blew through that 13 really easy. All right, we have threw on our mask by Dead Air. So let's get some sound test on our suppression right here. I'll shoot a few just kind of out in the dirt so you can get an idea of how it sounds, how quiet it is, and then we'll shoot some steel. Let's check it out. Did you even hear that? That is quiet. Wow. Wow, wow. Let's look at it this way. There is nothing over here. It's just another mound of dirt. Woo! Wow. That's quieter than the full size, I think. Okay, let's hit some steel. Awesome. Very awesome on that right there. Wow. Another mag. Let's do it. Ho, that was really neat. Super freaking quiet. Wow. Woo. Tell you, that is really neat. All right, we got our last couple of mags here before we take it back. Talk about it at the shop for a second, but cannot get over this guy. Love to shoot this thing, man. Woo! All right, let's bring it back to the shop and say a few words before we go. All right, guys, we are back from the range after throwing some down there, suppressed and not suppressed. We are clear, but no, 1,000 round, over 1,000 for our TX22 Compact. Amazing, flawless. The only issue on bullets that we ran into is way back when we shot some of this Remington hollow point. There was a few that when it went to load, that the bullet itself is really soft and it would kind of dent it in, and we had a few issues on that. Maybe 10, 15 rounds out of the 525 pack, but everything else we ran non-hollow point, amazing. But this was, we ran the Wildcat today, then we ran Federal, 40 grain, so runs like a champ. I mean, we've got over close to, I know, pushing 2,000 on our full size with no freaking issues. I mean, these things, Taurus built these things to run like a champ. I mean, they just run. And I'm just so impressed. That's why we technically own 3 now, because this is our new one that we will be putting that FRT in. So I'm pretty excited about getting that thing going. But I mean, trigger-wise, durability, accuracy, great training gun. Somebody new into this, wonderful for them to start out on. If you shoot a lot like I do, perfect for going out there because 22 is so cheap and it's just a blast to shoot. I mean, overall, I mean, these guns, amazing. Just cannot get over it. Especially, you know, you put that tandem cross trigger in there, handle it grips. I mean, it's just a really fun and awesome gun to shoot. But if you guys got one, you love the TX22, drop something down in the comments. You hate it, you've had issues, let me know, because I haven't had anything at all major. Like I said, a few of those hollow points, but that's no big deal. 15 rounds out of 500, nothing. But thank you guys for tuning in. You all have a good one. Peace out.